What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Cokes, and we're here with the Muscle Hustle Podcast. We back, baby. You already see my man's over here. LP's in the building.
I'm here. I don't have all that movement that you just got, though. I'm a little more subdued than you, but I'm glad to see you back. I'm glad to see you back.
I'm nervous. My hands are sweating. My armpits are sweating. Listen, but we back. We here.
Like Eminem on 8 Mile?
Shut up, yo.
Nah, go ahead.
It's been a year, right?
Yeah, right at it.
A whole year. We've tried to come back a couple times. It wasn't really shaking. Life was lifing. And yeah, let's get into it.
Okay. So what you want to get into today, now that you are officially coming back, how do you want to reintroduce yourself to the audience?
I'm going to be real with y'all. Like, I need y'all to really hear me and hear me well. It's hard out here for Listen, it's the hustle in itself. It goes with everybody. You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing is you got to respect everybody's flow. You got to respect their grind. You got to respect their hustle. You got to respect their drive. But at the same time, we're all human. Life be life, and it'll take anybody out, even the strongest will. I ain't saying just because I lift weights don't mean nothing. It almost took me out. I chucked the deuces on everything. All right. And yeah, it was really, not to get all personal, but yeah, let's keep it a spades. You know, I had death in the family, one that's real close to me, my mom's, who's now my angel, you know what I'm saying? And that in itself was already a breaker for me. And I checked out. On everybody, everything and everybody, all my businesses. I gotta get them up.
A little bit of everything. Yeah. Keep going. Because it's a good time for me to interject. So, I have been having conversations with you throughout that process.
Yes.
Strength comes in all varieties. And I would say that you've been extremely passionate and strong throughout this process. And I appreciate the framing you just used, that your mom is your angel now.
She is. Yeah.
I appreciate that. So what people don't always get a chance to see is behind that, there's also you attempting to still show up as a whole person while going through traumatic situations.
Listen, it was to the point where like everybody else was seeing it but me.
Yeah. And I was seeing like, yo, what are you doing right now?
Exactly. But I was just like, everything got to keep going. Like if I don't work, I'm not going to eat. So what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? And then like I'm losing clients. I'm losing contracts, the whole 9 yards. I'm getting fired. And it was just like, yo, all at once. And yeah, it's not always the devil, but the devil was definitely working. He was definitely working. But at the same time, I really wanted to make sure that if I came back whole. You know what I'm saying? I came back real, showing that I'm still healing. You know what I mean? This is, like they said, this is a process. But I wanted to make sure that even you know what I mean? I needed to take time to self to really reflect and make sure that certain things that I already had lined up, if it was really what I wanted in the first place.
And maybe kind of seeing some of your journey to get back to content, because you've always been working, but you had to realize there's things you got to let go in moments where crisis is happening. Yeah. Now, you can't let go of your job because, that's...
Well, I got fired, so...
we use it. That's a part of the journey, too. You obviously can't let go of the family responsibilities.
That part.
So you let go of a passion of yours, the podcast, creating content, getting in front of a camera, sharing other people's stories. Now that you're coming back, though, how will you be able to kind of manage that process now that you're back in the fold of all those things you were doing before and then some?
I really want to make this more of a community base.
Okay.
I don't want to just be always searching for somebody to interview or somebody that I think reflects the hustle mentality. So let's just be frank. Right now, the main pivot, right, is more so of the everyday hustle, okay? We still the Muscle Hustle podcast, but the muscle in itself is exaggerated in everything else that we do. I want it to be more about the everyday hustle of any and everybody in any industry. You know what I'm saying? So now it's a matter of really just being a little bit more forthcoming in being more for the community. Okay. I want y'all to honestly be a lot more hands-on with this platform. I want y'all dropping your stories. I want y'all contacting me and referencing somebody who you see is grinding and making things shake and you really want to highlight them or yourself. I want to be able to be exposed to other industries to where I then can be the plug to where if you're looking for a job, if you're looking for an avenue to be able to show creativity or, you know what I'm saying, be able to get more skill set, things of that nature, right? I could be the plug. You know what I mean? This platform can be the plug. It's not even so much as an I anymore. I really want us to be more of a community base. You know what I mean? So I really want this time around everybody to be all hands on deck. It's no longer just me and my perspective.
No doubt. And community, we're here at the Hive. First off, thank you for being willing to work with us still and bring your content over to the space.
He says that, but
nah,
this is where I started.
Hey, that don't matter though.
I was nervous then. I'm nervous now.
We are fortunate for any opportunity to work with people. So I don't take it for granted when someone's willing to give their time, their energy, their space to what we're building here. And I think you would see here community.
Yes, absolutely.
The one thing that I would echo your sentiment is that you can't really do anything alone. There's quotes, you go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go with a group. I really believe that, as a group or as a collective, we could accomplish a lot. And then some of that hustle that you're doing kind of just becomes a process.
Yeah.
And you just end up in a situation where things seem more flow. So you're taking a different lens on hustle.
I am.
Okay. Are you dropping the muscle? Or does that stay included as well? Do you feel like you got to be strong to hustle? What are your thoughts?
Well, strength is in different. Okay. It's the eye of the beholder.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
We got mental strength. We got spiritual strength. We have physical strength. And so in the end, I'm not going to change that. I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
I'm going to definitely keep it. But I want y'all to understand that it is the everyday hustle. It's not so much. It's the everyday hustle mentality of anybody in any industry. It's not just one industry. And it's not just one focal group. So
yeah, see, I think taking that lens, it can give you more of a holistic approach, so to speak, where I feel like I'm muscle hustle.
Of course.
What's happening here. I might be a little swole too, but definitely I hustle.
Why are you flexing on me?
Because I'm kind of swole. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been this small, which is crazy. This is a tangent, y'all. Anybody who knows LP, I go on tangents every so often. I ain't been this light since damn near high school.
You talking about being light. I just found 3 rolls. So I'm not even trying to hear it right now.
I'm not listening to you right now.
Girl started her diet today.
We are not doing that. This is not the podcast for shaming. What are you talking about?
Shaming on self.
So, all right, if you're going to break down into those things, let's give people, this is me interviewing you now. Oh, as a person who believes in hustle and a mentality to go out and get it, when do you know if you feel like you're burning out? How will you experience that? What does it look like? Because personally, I felt like you had some burnout moments here more recently. Yeah. What does that feel like? What does that look like for people?
There's no purpose.
Okay.
Right? There's no plan. There's no purpose. There's no, the execution is pretty much just wayward. You're going around in circles. You know what I mean? The idea is really just more so, I'm hustling, so eventually I'm going to get it. You know what I mean? But there's no plan. There's nothing that I'm actually full forth following. And so for me, there was no clear sight as to what it is that I wanted anymore.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I had to make sure to, again, pivot on what it is that I truly, really want. And I had to really just sit down with myself and be like, well, look, I don't even want that. So it don't even matter. Why would I continue to exhaust myself in this avenue of my life when I don't even really want it? You know what I mean? It's blatantly being thrown in my face that it's not, my energy being put forth is not being reciprocated. So why even bother?
Yeah, I think we find ourselves, to your point, sometimes living someone else's reality. and things do get thrown in your face, and that shiny carrot, you know, that looks really good. Like, okay, well, I can try that for a while. And then sometimes you get stuck.
Yeah.
And then that purpose that you had before ends up being someone else's purpose. And you're like, damn, I'm doing things that I don't even really want to be doing.
Real talk.
Like, why am I doing this?
Why am I doing this?
And
Like,
you found yourself in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, let's keep it a buck. I'm not going to put everything out there, but at the same time, I'm definitely going to keep it straight. Like, some of y'all didn't even know I actually was working in the government. You know what I mean? I had
that's real.
Yeah, like I'm a whole accountant. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I had to really come to terms with myself. Like, I have no desire becoming no CPA. I've just exhausted myself in being in this industry for so long that I've basically accumulated, you know what I mean,
no doubt.
my experience, you know what I'm saying, and my skill set there. But now I'm just like, what can I do with that? Because me getting fired, no lie, I'm looking at it now as a blessing, because being in this new position that I'm at right now, I'm able to see forth a lot of things that I want to where even probably starting another business where I know my skill set will definitely be able to flourish. But at the same time, the new skills that I'm picking up, I could be able to align the two and create something beautiful. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I was getting burnt out anyway. Hell, they were sending me back and forth from Edo all the way to Woodlands, literally like 3-4 times a damn week. I was just like, y'all got it.
And for people who watch this who are not in Houston, Edo to Woodlands could take 1 hour. It could take 2. It could take 45 minutes, depending upon the time of day. Like, they don't
sometimes
get that.
they had me sleep there because I was just like, I'm not driving back.
Yeah, they don't understand. Depending upon the time of day, making that drive on 45,
crazy.
Nah, and that's probably one of the most dangerous highways in the country.
And I have a tendency to fall asleep on the road, so like,
hold on.
We'll talk about that next time.
You're hustling too much. Why you falling asleep on the road? We don't condone that at the Hive. What is happening?
I'm gonna get disability for it. So
okay, so you got narcolepsy. You got a real condition. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My bad. I take it back. All y'all who have a real condition, go get it checked out. My bad. I didn't realize that. Back to you.
It's hard out here, folks. I told you that.
All right. So I do have another question. What I know of you, you lost your mom, and from what I know, that was an anchoring person for you.
Oh yeah.
Are you replacing that anchor with work? Because that's what
I was.
Okay, that's okay. Or have you found some peace in your direction now, moving forward? I was
immediately looking to replace her with work because I didn't want to deal with the emotions of losing her. But the thing is, she, like you said, she was an anchor. A lot of things that I was doing or moving like, I always included her. So then it got to a point where it's just like, I am literally by myself. Like, I don't know how to move by myself. You know what I'm saying? Or just for myself. I don't know how to live for just me. I lived pretty much for my family, but Mom Dukes was the main one. You know what I mean? And so it's just like, damn, I'm hustling the whole entire time, making bread in different avenues for the sake of making sure that she's comfortable, because I didn't want her wanting for nothing. I don't care if I was breaking my back. I don't want her wanting for nothing because I know what she sacrificed to have me. So now I'm just like, I'm doing all that. Now what?
Yeah. So ultimately, you had to find yourself, it sounds like.
Yeah. Which really sounds cliche as heck.
Nah, that's real.
But it's real.
That's real, yeah.
And honestly, those who know, what's the hashtag? If you know, you know.
Yeah.
That part. If you know, you know. But if you don't, like, you will find out. You know what I'm saying? But in your own time. You know what I mean? I'm not just talking about grief, but just an experience in itself. Really sitting there and really just figure it out. What's for you? Who's for you? What you need to do for you. That selfish mode that people kind of like to express. How does one who's been selfless her whole entire life now become selfish? This shit hard.
Yeah, and I think you're going to find yourself in a space where you're going to have some remorse for saying no to things, or some remorse for not helping people. And I'm going to encourage you, as a person who also likes to please and also likes to show up for people and also likes to do things that you normally wouldn't do, that don't worry about that. Like, be willing to take the dirty look, or be willing to take the, hey, I can't rock with you anymore, because maybe those people weren't for you anyhow.
In the first place.
Yeah.
You'll be proud of me.
Okay, what you do?
Got notifications on my phone. That don't turn off automatically. Like 8 o'clock, I'm on sleep mode. They's already mad now. It's just like, I know you not sleep at no 8 o'clock. No, it's a do not disturb.
Yeah. Now, I found out that my phone had do not disturb, and I didn't even know it.
Actually, I really didn't know it.
I didn't.
When they told me, I didn't remove it.
Yeah, don't remove it. Yeah, and I didn't either. Because people know I'm notorious for not sleeping.
Likewise.
I will. I'll go home and I'll sit down at about 10 and maybe not fall asleep till 2.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah.
So people know that if they send me a message, I'll reply. But I just stopped doing it. But I didn't realize somehow, I don't know who did it.
You did it.
I didn't. On my phone, there's this window now of time. It's like a sleep schedule that just got added. So I don't know if they were watching me or what. But now, at 10:30, my phone says do not disturb just naturally. I don't know what changed. I didn't do it. I'm hustling too much.
Because I'm saying I didn't do it. Honestly, I really don't know how. I
honestly didn't do it either. I'm telling you. I think Apple set both of us up. Yeah.
And I'm cool with it. Now that it's, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, someone pointed it out to me. They're like, your phone say do not disturb anyway. I said, first off, I want to cuss him out because I felt like I was soft. Don't be telling me I'm on do not disturb. You wild. But then I was like, if it makes people not text me, I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right. So what's next for the pod? What's next for the community? How should people interact with you? What do you want to do moving forward?
The link is in the bio. Make sure to go on Instagram for sure, right? You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on any social media platform. We're just going to be just as active on all platforms. Instagram and TikTok is our main. YouTube, you'll see our long forms and our short clips as well too. But to be able to contact us, you'll see the link www.themusclehustlepodcast.com. Also, if you go on Instagram, you'll see the link above as well. There's a form on there where you can actually be able to submit your stories, submit your ideas, submit highlights on people who you want to actually see on the show. Tap in. Drop your questions as well, too. We just might bring it up on the actual show itself. But again, like I said, I don't care if you're a mom juggling 3 jobs and 6 kids and all this other stuff. I don't care if you are a teacher with the experience of being back in school and juggling through your classes. That's a hustle in itself. I don't care if you're a plumber trying to get contracts. I don't care if you're a lawyer also trying to win cases. I don't care if you're a trainer trying to get your clientele. The whole 9 yards, any industry in itself that showcases you hustling and getting your bag, I want you on here.
Nah, and I appreciate you having me on your comeback episode.
Yeah, we still got to interview you soon.
Yeah, this is my interview. I'm done, y'all. This is my. I'm not good for the camera. You know what I'm saying? This is it. I appreciate being on the Muscle Hustle podcast. I am about to go get more swole. So next time y'all see me, I'm gonna be shredded. I'm gonna just be in here yoked up. And y'all gonna know that I was doing the Muscle Hustle. That's what it is. Any closing thoughts?
So annoying. I appreciate all of y'all who've pretty much held it down, who've encouraged me to continue on with this platform. Like I said, I really did almost chuck the deuces on this, but I really do appreciate the kind words, the support, the gestures, the encouragement, like I said, on making sure that this stays afloat. And like I said, with this pivot, I think we could definitely be able to grow. For the most part, I got some unreleased episodes I'm dropping throughout the week beforehand as well too. So you'll see some of your local people as well. But at the same time, listen, tap in. Because again, it's for all of us. It's not just me. So I'm your girl Cokes at the Muscle Hustle Podcast. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms. And we out.
We out.